COVID is an inflammatory disorder, and it's crazy. It brought back in a lot of my patients things that were old injuries that we hadn't seen in them in 10 years. For instance, it made me think of Ursula at the bottom of the ocean, stirring up all those ships that were wrecked and brought it to the surface. And that is how I think of COVID. It takes all your past injuries and brings it up again. It's crazy. Oh no, you are most definitely not alone. But the thing is, people don't know to talk about it because people haven't been validated in their feelings. So hey, I'm Dr. Wendy. I'm a physical therapist, and I am a women's health physical therapist that specializes in making women not feel crazy, helping them be educated on wellness, healthy habits, and how can you change your life through lifestyle modification, exercise, and helping you find doctors and solutions to your problems. So as a woman who does women's health, I get the luxury of working with patients, and I get to see them longer than a doctor does in terms of time. I get to have a longer quality conversation. And listening to women since the beginning of the pandemic, which I worked through the pandemic, and the things I saw were crazy. So I like to think about physical therapists or really specialists in inflammation because that's what I do all day long. I look for deficits, I fix problems, I see a deficit, we make a plan. And inflammation is generally what we're fighting. So inflammation triggers a host of problems that you have. And if you are in the bracket of 35 to 55 and you had hormone imbalances or your body was having issues, it can cause all sorts of other gynecological, menstruation, there are a host of problems. Another thing that people don't talk about that I saw in the early days of COVID is I saw women who were having non-bacterial cystitis and irritated bladders and being diagnosed with bladder infections when they weren't really having bladder infections, and they were having copious amounts of bladder pain from the cytokine storm that came in. So as a women's health physical therapist, I saw widespread joint pain. I saw fatigue, lethargy. I saw heart symptoms. I saw lung symptoms. I saw crazy tendinitis that wouldn't want to go away. It was very fascinating. And now, years later, I am having my same patients on my caseload that maybe had long haul COVID and were having heart issues, still having heart issues. And if you are one of those people, I hope you see a cardiologist, because you do need a cardiologist if you are having heart symptoms, because long haul COVID is not here to play. And if you're perimenopause, it also affects your heart. It's a whole thing. I'm sorry. You're not crazy. Science is catching up. Hope you feel better soon. Also, steroids are amazing for treating inflammation. Bye.